Hey, what's going on, everyone? So today we are talking about VA loans, and more importantly, we're talking about the VA funding fee, right? What it means, how it's applied, and all that. Now, if you look to my left, your right, you'll see this massive chart broken down. Don't worry about it. Don't get intimidated. We're going to go through everything. It's really, really easy. Now, first of all, the VA funding fee, what is it? It's essentially mortgage insurance, right? I mean, they can call it a funding fee or whatever they want, but it is essentially mortgage insurance. So the VA loan is great. It allows you to make a purchase of a home with no down payment whatsoever, and it also comes with no monthly mortgage insurance. However, it does come with a funding fee. So let's break it down real quick. So basically, we've got a couple columns here. We've got down payment, funding fee, and the amount on a $100,000 example loan or mortgage, right? Now, the vast majority of people watching this video, they're going to fall into this category. Home purchase with a less than 5% down payment, right? That's the vast majority of people. The other majority of people is probably going to be a cash out refinance under a first or subsequent use, okay? And I'll include, a nice picture of this chart at the end of the video or attach it, so no big deal. So basically, all right, let's break this down, right? So if you're buying a home, right, whether it's your first, second, third home, doesn't matter. You can use the VA loan as many times as possible. If you're making less than a 5% down payment, there's going to be a funding fee of 2.3%, right? So on a $100,000 home or a $100,000 loan, that's going to be roughly $2,300, right? So that gets rolled into the loan amount. You don't need to pay that out of pocket. However, it does get rolled into the loan amount. And then you can essentially go down this chart, right? Let's say it's your first time using the VA loan and you want to do a 10% down payment. Your funding fee is going to be 1.4% of the total loan amount, which equates to about $1,400, right? And like I said, feel free to go through this chart and look at the different funding fees, how much you're putting down, and how it relates to you. The last one right here, I just want to talk about real quick. It's called the Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. Military loves their acronyms, right? So it's called an IRRL. So basically, this is going to be another important one. So if you're doing an interest rate reduction refinance loan, no matter how many times you've used the VA loan, it's going to be a 0.5% funding fee, and on a $100,000 loan, that equates to about $500. So not a big price tag there. So how do you calculate the funding fee, right? So like I said, we're going to use this example right here, home purchase, less than 5% down payment, so 0% down payment, and a 2.3% funding fee, right? So you've got a purchase price, you find a home for $275,000, right? You make a down payment of $0. So it's our first time purchasing a home, so we're going to apply the funding fee of 2.3%. So we take $275 times 0.023, comes up with $6,325. So that is going to be your VA funding fee for a $275,000 purchase, making no down payment whatsoever. So we take that funding fee of $63.25, we add it to the purchase price of $275, and we come up with $281,325. So that is going to be your total loan amount. So if you ever wonder why you're using a VA loan and you're not making a down payment and your loan amount is actually higher than your purchase price, that's because of the funding fee. The funding fee gets rolled into the loan amount. All right? And like I said, you can take your purchase price, how much of a down payment you want to make, whether it is a down payment at all, and then just apply this funding fee to whatever fits your unique situation. All right, 3 things real quick. The funding fee is paid directly to the VA. So the VA doesn't actually issue mortgages, but what they do is they insure them or they guarantee them, right? So this fee is paid directly to the VA. Another quick point, as far as payment of the funding fee, 9 times out of 10, people are going to finance the VA funding fee, which means rolling it into the loan amount. However, you can pay it all up front. If you'd like to pay the VA funding fee at the closing table, you can do so. However, you have to pay either all of it or none of it. You can't make a partial payment. And then lastly, if you are a disabled veteran, and disabled would mean 10% or more service connected, you are absolutely exempt from the funding fee. So your funding fee would be 0% across the board, no funding fee whatsoever. And if you are a disabled veteran and you've made it through this entire video, congratulations, this does not apply to you at all because you are exempt from the funding fee. If you have any questions about VA loans or the funding fee, there's a lot that goes into this. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. And have a good one. I'll see you later.